Celebrating our 25th year writing about the food service equipment industry, Food Service Equipment Report Media, or FER as we are more affectionately known, is the industry's #1 source for all things equipment and supplies related. FER reaches far more E&S specifiers than any other food service media brand. In fact, with a total circulation of 31,000 print magazines, FER has more than 10% more total readers, 20% more multi-unit operators, and 25% more dealers than anyone else. FER also has another 15,500 digital readers, and their reader is your buyer. In fact, 73% of all FER readers purchased at least $5 million on restaurant equipment and supplies. FER also has 7 targeted newsletters to help you stay up to date on breaking issues. You can sign up for these newsletters as well as the digital edition at fermag.com. FER also developed and runs vNext, a groundbreaking virtual events platform. Besides running some of the best industry-wide events with key speakers and insights, many companies are also using the vNext platform to host their own events. In fact, just this spring, 5 of the largest dealer buying groups used the vNext platform to host their buying group conferences. Complete with automatic suite rotations, think speed dating technology, these meetings received rave reviews and made a hard-to-replicate event simple for both the attendee and vendors alike. FER, shaping the way E&S specifiers are consuming information in the 21st century and beyond.
Everything in your life is connected. When you go to a restaurant, you are connected. When you dine with friends, you are connected. We make dozens of connections every day. Specify's role is to strengthen those connections between you and everyone else in the food service industry. We want to help you create authentic workflows that will allow you to professionally present your work and your project. We are here to help you express, innovate, communicate, and conceive through these channels while designing, quoting, and building great commercial kitchens. Whether you're a manufacturer, dealer, designer, or consultant, we provide an interconnected specification platform for every part of the process. Our intuitive quote software helps you generate precise quotations with ease. Finally, there's an alternative platform that allows you to build your product list and configure items as you please by adding accessories and managing pricing. Our design platform, a plugin for AutoCAD and Revit, comes fully loaded with industry-specific tools and easy access to our e-catalog, giving you the ability to design a commercial kitchen in half the time. You can also sync your design to a quote with the touch of a button. Specify Organizer is a free digital asset management system designed for food service equipment manufacturers. Now, there could be a single source of truth for all your CAD and Revit files, manuals, videos, and much more. Specify is here to help you connect using the latest technology and standards to help you create the best commercial kitchen. We provide the opportunity to represent your company at its best. Whether you are a manufacturer, dealer, or designer, we want to improve your life. We are Specify.
Welcome to day 1 of FER's vNext Connect. I'm Randy Haino, President and Publisher of FER. This 2-day trade show is going to be like no other virtual event you've attended to date. Before I get started, I want to be sure to thank our presenting sponsor, Specify. Specify was scheduled to announce at the NAFEM show that they've launched here in the US, and I'm thrilled that they've chosen to use the vNext Connect show to make that announcement and to unveil their software. So how will the next 2 days lay out? We've broken the days out by some of the most popular equipment categories. Today, it's all about primary cooking, water savings, beverage equipment, and tomorrow is refrigeration and food prep equipment. The first hour, immediately following me, you'll hear from the FER editorial team on how to spec for the equipment categories that we're talking about today. From there, you'll hear from the suppliers themselves about what they were planning to talk about and unveil at the NAFEM show. After the first hour, All you attendees then get the chance to actually attend small group meetings with the suppliers to get your specific questions answered and to learn more about their products, just like you would have when going into their booths on the show floor. This is really, really important. If you have not yet scheduled any meetings, there is still time for you to do so. Just click on the Schedule Meetings tab now and simply click on any open time slots with the suppliers that you want to speak with to reserve your time. You can reserve spots right up until the meeting time begins. So if you see a presentation this afternoon and you want to meet with them, it's still not too late. Again, just click on the Schedule a Meeting tab and book your time. While you're there, check out tomorrow's lineup and schedule those meetings as well. So just before 1 Central, I'll come back on and tell you to click on the My Meetings tab. And at that point, you'll be automatically whisked away to join any meetings that you've signed up for. No meeting links to fumble around with. Just sit back in front of your computer screens and let us transport you from meeting to meeting. It's really that simple. It's important to remember 2 things. First, make sure your camera and your microphones are turned on so you can actually have a real chat, just like you would at the show. And second, the meetings are timed to last exactly 15 minutes. If you show up late or you miss a meeting, you can't get that time back. But do remember that each supplier also has an expo booth where you can go in to watch their videos, to download their fact sheets, and to click on buttons that will allow you to book meetings after the show with them or to send them an email directly for more information. Oh, and did I mention at the end of day 2, we'll be picking 3 names to each win a $100 Amazon gift card. For every meeting that you book and attend, you get an entry to win. So the more meetings you have, the more chances you have to win. I hope you like the new format as much as we've enjoyed putting it together for you. I'll now turn it over to the FER editorial team to kick this day off with how to spec for primary cooking equipment, water savings, and beverage equipment. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to vNext. I'm Lauren Coughlin, Managing Editor of Food Service Equipment Reports. Today and tomorrow, myself, along with 2 other members of our editorial team, are going to talk you through how to spec a few different types of food service equipment. I have the pleasure of kicking things off with beverage equipment. So let's get started with the very important, so many of us through each and every morning, the espresso machine. In this month's issue of Food Service Equipment Reports, we highlighted one manufacturer's new offering which can make hot and cold coffee beverages with or without foam, as well as non-caffeinated creations. The product boasts a fully automatic cleaning system, 3 boilers, and up to 3 grinders. It also includes a screen that can broadcast custom videos, display nutritional and allergen information, and more. Optional additions include a flavor station for up to 6 flavors, a cup warmer, and custom accounting system settings. This machine, though multifaceted and savvy, may not be a necessity for every operation. More generally, you'll want to consider a few factors when selecting a super automatic espresso machine. First and foremost, are you looking for a front-of-house self-service machine or something that will solely be used by your staff? If it's the latter, you'll want to gauge your staff's level of expertise, as this will help determine how much built-in capability your machine needs. Naturally, you'll also want to consider your beverage menu, such as whether you need to craft hot and cold items, if you need multiple flavors, and what type of grind you want. Those big picture assessments will determine if you need a 1, 2, or 3-step espresso machine. From there, you'll want to consider your machine's capacity and dimensions. Super automatics typically are offered in either low to medium, medium to high, or high volume capacities. To find the right one for you, assess the number of drinks you plan to serve as well as your demand within peak hours, as a machine's prep time can vary. Some operations may need 2 or more machines, while some more food-forward operations may be able to get by with just 1 machine. You'll also want to take note of your counter space, keeping in mind any added syrup and sauce bottles that your space will need to accommodate. Don't forget that super automatics will also need water lines, electric connections, and clearance on top for the bean hoppers. Some models have Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity, allowing operators to receive low supply notification, sales data, and maintenance alerts. Super automatics are largely designed to be easy to maintain, but you'll want to make sure your supplier has a good track record. If you don't have a trusted supplier already, look for someone who works with clients whose blueprints are similar to yours. Once you select your machine, make sure to keep up on cleaning routines and water filter maintenance. All told, selecting the right espresso machine for your operation is very personal, but there are lots of exciting innovations in the space. And speaking of beverage equipment innovation, I'd also like to briefly talk through a piece of equipment that earned a National Restaurant Association Kitchen Innovations Award. The equipment I'm talking about is the automated sealing machine, which is a great option for liquor serving establishments that are tapping into the current cocktails to go trend, as well as those who simply want to add beverage quality assurance to their everyday off-premise orders. The machine features a roll of film seal that can cover up to 2,500 paper and plastic cups. Another sealing machine manufacturer added robotics to its system. Based on orders from the point of sale system, the machine dispenses the desired cup size, adds a set amount of ice, fills the cup with the customer's beverage of choice, then seals it. In addition to making drinks spill-proof, these machines have the added benefit of reducing plastic waste, something we've seen operators paying more and more attention to as of late. There's pretty limited competition in the sealing machine space as of now, but it will certainly be interesting to see how that equipment evolves along with consumers' and operators' increased appetites for off-premise innovation. Thank you again for joining us today, and please stay tuned for some great information from manufacturers of beverage equipment.
Hi, welcome to Franke Coffee Systems. My name is Dana Cumberland. I'm the Technical Program Manager Lead for Franke Coffee. The program management team here at Franke is responsible for programming machines and leading the rollout preparation process for Franke customers. We take great pride in being an instrumental part of your coffee experience. We're sorry that we missed you at NAFEM this year. We had planned to showcase the A800 Fresh Brew and share great insights around bean to cup innovations and unveil the new A1000 Flex that we launched in July. Fortunately, we have this opportunity to meet with you virtually today. To learn more about Franke Coffee Systems and the new A1000 Flex, click below to schedule a meeting with us. We look forward to meeting with you soon.
We live in a time of ever-growing demand. Demand for more variety and quality, increased speed and convenience, greater transparency and expertise. At Franke, we see these demands as new opportunities to create better, more memorable experiences. As a global leader in the coffee industry, we think beyond beans and machines, because we know that your business is about more than just good coffee. It's all about the moment. The moment when you can focus on the final detail instead of the coffee machine, when great beans become great business, when the conference is remembered for the coffee, not the numbers, and when a coffee to go becomes an experience that stays. So whatever your business, together we can create the best coffee experiences every time. Drawing on our unique coffee expertise and industry knowledge, we develop advanced coffee solutions that meet your specific business needs, with systems that are reliable, easy to use, and that ensure perfect in-cup quality. And we combine these systems with our second-to-none service. We are there for you whenever you need us, whatever the issue. And with our digital solutions, we make it possible for you to take full control of your coffee business. Together with our partners and a global service network, our solutions allow you more time to focus on your customers and their coffee experience. Because at Franke, we're not only in the business of selling coffee machines, we're in the business of creating the most inspiring and rewarding coffee experiences, together with you. It's all about the moment. Franke, make it wonderful.
Hi, I'm Alex Arnett, the Associate Editor for Food Service Equipment Reports. Today, we're going to discuss one of the most basic and one of the most essential building blocks for restaurants, ice, and also some quick tips for slashing water bills. But first, ice. While it's just really cold water, even ice continues to be innovated. Take, for example, the mega-sized gourmet cubes that many manufacturers now are making. These large cubes can serve as options for operators to add to their premium beverage menus and help bring in just a little more revenue. But with all the options on the market, the standard cube still rises above as the most used type of ice by restaurants. Some operators now are adding additional cube ice machines for more flexibility, and some are turning to new features offered on smart machines to streamline their operations. Mid-size cube ice machines in particular are great when considering adding multiple machines. With some models clocking in at only 22 inches wide, they're still small enough to fit in tighter spaces. For that reason, they can be used to supplement existing ice production or replace an older, large machine with multiple units in multiple locations. Some models also are stackable, so operators can get 2 or 3 times as much ice in the same footprint. Using 2 or 3 mid-sized cubers instead of relying on one large machine puts ice where it's needed too. Often, operators are adding them to support drive-through sales, especially in units with multiple drive-through lanes. And as with other types of kitchen equipment, ice machines are getting smarter. Take, for instance, some of the models out now that use QR codes to link employees or service techs to videos or instruction guides on how to clean the machine, diagnose or troubleshoot programs, and provide technical support. Some models now are even programmable, putting more control into the hands of the operator. For example, you can program these ice machines to slow or idle ice production at night or during other slow periods to reduce energy use. One maker even offers a remote monitoring system that allows users to check the status and data, such as harvest cycle links and more, from a smartphone. And manufacturers continue to innovate. Some of the developments on the horizon this year include a new filtration option that improves water quality and machine performance, a mobile app to monitor ice machines, a new cube ice maker that makes 2-inch by 2-inch specialty cubes, and new technology to address concerns about safety and reliability. Then, with ice comes water. So let's talk a little about water savings. Food service consumes more energy per square foot than any other retail industry, and water usage ranks high too. So here are 3 quick ways to cut your utility costs. 1, establish a startup and shutdown schedule so you're not using equipment when it's not needed. A restaurant chain did this as part of an efficiency program, and it cut energy and water consumption across all corporate locations by 20%. 2, a no-brainer, but be on the lookout for water leaks. FER spoke to one sustainability expert who worked with a site that was leaking 80,000 gallons of water a year. There's also a new water monitoring system now available that alerts operators about any water leaks. 3, maintain dishwashers and consider switching out an older machine for a newer, high-efficiency one. Doing this can cut water and energy usage by more than half. And that's it for our quick tips on slashing your water bill. Thank you for joining me and learning how to specify ice machines. Now, stick around to hear from a few manufacturers of this equipment.
Manitowoc has built its reputation on developing the most innovative and reliable ice solutions for the food service industry. Solutions you'll find nowhere else. And with the largest Energy Star portfolio in the industry, our machines are not only dependable and energy efficient. No one knows ice better than Manitowoc. That's why we have become America's #1 selling ice machine. Recognized as an industry leader, Manitowoc ice machines have been singled out with numerous awards of distinction. For the past 17 consecutive years, our ice machines have been voted best in class based on a survey conducted by Food Service Equipment and Supplies, involving the operator, consultant, and dealer communities within the food service industry. When it comes to engineering and design, the Indigo was recognized with a gold, and the Neo with a bronze-level Dealer Design Award from the News magazine, whose readers include the refrigeration service contractors. We offer one of the largest portfolios of ice machines in the food service industry. Flaker, Nugget, Cuber, and Gourmet ice machines from 100 pounds to 3,000 pounds per day. Whatever your ice needs are, we have a solution. With the Manitowoc machine, great tasting ice will be waiting for you when you need it the most. Indigo Next, Manitowoc's next generation ice machine, was awarded the 2019 Kitchen Innovation Award from the National Restaurant Association. This prestigious award recognized Indigo Next for its innovation, efficiencies, and productivity. And in 2021, Manitowoc won another Kitchen Innovation Award with its new Gourmet Cuber, the Crystal Craft Premier.
Tracking water use, detecting leaks, conserving water, using the latest information to keep your operation running efficiently. It's all possible with TNS WaterWatch, the only smart water monitoring system developed for the food service industry. TNS WaterWatch alerts restaurant operators in the event of a catastrophic leak. Plus, the system provides comprehensive water usage data, including details about small leaks, and a companion app, helping operators make informed water savings decisions. So how does TNS WaterWatch work? Operators purchase a small, smartphone-sized device for a one-time fee. First, the device is powered on and connected to the restaurant's Wi-Fi network, then activated using the web app. Then the device can be attached to the facility's main water line with the provided strap and plugged into the nearest outlet. Installation is fast and easy, with no pipe cutting or plumber required. As water flows into the restaurant, the device listens to the various signature sounds to determine which piece of equipment is using water, for how long, and at which flow rate. Every specific use of water produces a distinct sound signature. TNS WaterWatch uses innovative technology to capture these sound signatures and send them to the cloud, where special algorithms and machine learning analyze and attribute them accordingly. From hand sink faucets and pre-rinse units to toilets, dishwashers, and more, TNS WaterWatch pinpoints exactly how water is being used around the facility at any given time. Even as multiple events are happening simultaneously, TNS WaterWatch can distinguish each unique sound signature. All data is recorded and compiled, easily accessible through a subscription-based app. Operators can use the app to get a comprehensive view of water consumption through daily, weekly, and monthly reports. After 7 days, water usage data, including leaks, will begin appearing in the app as TNS WaterWatch senses the patterns of normal operations. If a catastrophic leak is detected, TNS WaterWatch immediately sends an urgent message. With the TNS WaterWatch system, operators can take smart water monitoring to the next level, tracking water use, detecting leaks, and conserving water. And, in partnership with TNS, operators can count on our deep experience to help make the most of water-saving opportunities along the way, all at no extra charge. TNS WaterWatch, only from TNS. It's the new way to be smart about water.
Hello, I'm Bob Walters, CEO of Specify, a global software specification platform connecting dealers, designers, and manufacturers. I'd like to personally thank you for taking the time to connect and learn more about Specify today. For those of you who don't know me, I've been in the food service equipment business now for 30 years, originally as the founder of CookTech, an early manufacturer of induction cooking systems. So how did I end up owning a software company? When I sold CookTech to Middleby in 2009, we were selling to 65 different countries in 10 different languages to 30 different distributors. As a small manufacturing company, it was a struggle to keep all my dealers, distributors, reps, designers, consultants, key customers armed with up-to-date content. After selling CookTech, I looked around and saw other industries in a far more connected world. So I set out to do the same for food service specification. Over the last 5 years, we've been hard at work developing unique solutions, Organizer for manufacturers, Quote for dealers, and design program to help everyone digitize and connect. Of course, at the time I started this, I couldn't have known the challenge that we'd all be facing for the last year and a half. Our digital ecosystem is even more relevant today, so let's all connect and thrive. I promise you'll use Specify because you want to, not because you have to.
It starts with you. You have the concepts, you have the experience, and you need a tool that can keep up. One from a company that has the same extensive knowledge of the industry as you do. Specify Design. Fully equipped with time-saving features, Design enables you to create and customize commercial kitchens in half the time. Our ever-expanding library of configurable equipment symbols are included and always up to date. Our new tool set and customization options allow you to achieve a higher level of precision while time-consuming tasks are automated. Design doesn't stop at equipment though. Utilize a variety of architectural fixtures and utilities, as well as thousands of options for creating custom fabrications. Design your building and add service positions. When your concept is complete, instantly generate a quote with the touch of a button. Design syncs directly to our quote platform, giving you accurate pricing that is updated in real time. Don't compromise. Wow your clients with realistic, vivid views of your concepts and do it in half the time with Specify Design.
I'm Craig Foy, Vice President of Sales North America with Specify. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. I'm a 20-year veteran of the food service industry, having worked for companies such as Villa Rambach, ARC, and Oneida, to name a few. Specify Quote and Design offer you an alternative to the one solution the food service industry has used for the past 2 decades. With Specify Quote and Design, you get an affordable, advanced, and intuitive option to move your business forward. At Specify, we are dedicated to digitally connecting our industry. To find out how you can connect, schedule a meeting with me today. I promise you'll use us because you want to, not because you have to. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lauren Coughlin, Managing Editor of Food Service Equipment Reports, and I'm so grateful that you've joined us at VNext today. I don't know about you, but I'm almost fully in fall mode now, and that means hot and hearty comfort foods are top of mind. As operators know, the right cooking equipment is essential in creating many of those cold weather staples and seasonal offerings, so I'm going to talk you through how to spec 3 such types of equipment. Let's start with fryers and what you might want to consider if you're in the market for one. First, you're going to want to pinpoint the fried foods that your operation offers, considering details like whether those items are fresh or frozen and whether they're breaded. Frozen breaded goods will cook differently than fresh battered items, potentially impacting your filtration system needs and more. You'll also want to identify your peak frying throughput so that you can determine if you need a light, medium, or heavy-duty machine. If your establishment is best known for its fried foods, you're probably going to lean toward a heavy-duty model. Automation is another important consideration, with options like automatic basket lifts and automatic filtration. All of the considerations I've mentioned so far apply to both gas and electric fryers. However, if you're set on an electric fryer, there are some added considerations. First, gauge your kitchen's footprint. It's ideal to place an electric fryer under a Type 1 hood, but a ventless hood system could be an option. You'll also need to know how many kilowatts your operation can support. Finally, you'll want to mull the total cost of ownership, including the equipment's purchase price, the cost of oil, utility costs, maintenance, rebates, and more. Next, let's talk through Comey ovens. Multi-talented and high-tech, today's Comey ovens have a lot to offer. They're energy efficient, with some makers reporting savings of up to 70% in energy use. Comey ovens also boast time and oil-saving capabilities, and many models are available for those operations that either cannot accommodate or do not require full-size ones. If you're unsure of your sizing needs, manufacturers' reps stand ready to help you figure it out. If you're set on a full-size model, you'll definitely want to take stock of your footprint and how much breathing room you have, as equipment clearance needs vary. You'll also want to check the product's warranty, and you'll want to make sure the manufacturer's service network covers your territory. Your operation's water quality is another important detail, as it can impact your warranty coverage. You'll want to get your water tested and to install the proper water filtration system. Once you've gone through some of those specifics, don't take shortcuts when it comes to installation. With multiple water hookups as well as power and gas supply hookups, proper installation is imperative. Finally, before I turn it over to cooking equipment manufacturers themselves, let's briefly discuss high-speed ovens. In the past year or so, we've seen these 3-in-1 models gain smarter controls and more specialized cooking capabilities while also taking up smaller footprints. If you're looking to buy a high-speed oven, pinpoint how much space you can dedicate to the equipment, remembering that some models will need a couple of inches of side clearance. With a smaller footprint, the oven cavity itself shrinks too. This means a quick cooking time, but also less room for product. You'll want to think about your peak production capacity, and reps can help you determine if one speed oven is enough. Lots of models are stackable, making multiple ovens just a little easier to accommodate. Many high-speed ovens feature digital touchscreens, which can guide employees through recipes and more. Some models can even prompt users in up to 20 languages for seamless use among non-English speaking employees. If these sorts of personalized features are important to you, ask about test kitchen access so you can see it all in action. As always, make sure to go over the warranty with a fine-tooth comb and to ensure that the manufacturer's service area spans to all of your own territories. Ideally, your equipment won't need service for quite some time, but you certainly don't want to be left high and dry when and if it does. Well, that's it for me. Thank you again for joining us today, and please stay tuned for some more information on cooking equipment.
Hi there, my name is Wendell Hayes, and I'm the Director of Product Management at Frymaster. We have some exciting new products on the Frymaster page for you to check out. First up, we have our Power Runner Mid-Grade Fryer Series featuring our touch wheel controller. The brand new controller can be used in timer mode, recipe mode, or dual mode, where you can toggle back and forth between the modes. The touch wheel controller has all the features of our previous CM3.5 and digital timer controllers, plus it has 6 characters instead of 4. It has recipes that can be programmed and named with the USB stick, and you can set a default time for the timer mode. The touch wheel controller is a modern take on mid-grade fryer controls and really separates Frymaster fryers from our previous fryers and the other older controllers that are used on many of our competitors' fryers. The controller will be available in January of 2022. Schedule a meeting with us now if you want to find out more information about this or any of the Frymaster products. The next product that you'll want to check out during this event is our brand new FilterQuick Intuition platform. It's our 30-pound fryer platform, and we've had a team of engineers that have been working on this product for over 3 years now. They've been dedicated to doing nothing but working on this product and studying our fryers and our competitors' fryers and looking for ways to make the fryer more reliable, more serviceable, and more innovative than any fryer that's ever been built. When we talk about the reliability of the product, there's a lot of different sensors that are built into the fryer that are then connected to the internet that lets us do a lot of remote diagnostics and be able to determine how the fryer is performing and different things that maybe need to be done to the fryer to keep it working in top condition. We also have done a lot of work on serviceability. When we talk about serviceability, just as one example, the things that we've done to make sure that the fryers are the easiest to service is to pay attention to how you access the components and how we can make that easier. fry pot sensors. There's a number of sensors in the front of the fry pot. One of them is a cook sensor. One of them is an ATO sensor. One of them is used for making sure oil is in the fry pot, so it's a safety feature. If any of those sensors have to be replaced in previous fryers, whether they were ours or our competitors, accessing those components required a significant amount of disassembly of the fryer just to get to where the sensors were located. Now in our new fryer, we have a control panel that's designed with a hinge design. So you can take 2 screws out, lay the controller flat, and have immediate access to the fry pot wall where these sensors are housed. You can now do a job that would have taken over an hour in about 5 minutes. So really that serviceability story is a big part of why this is such an innovative fryer. And then because these fryers feature our new capacitive touchscreens and our new software platform, there's a whole host of new features that are available in this fryer. And these fryers connect automatically to the internet. They don't have to go through Wi-Fi. They just automatically connect, just like your cell phone connects to the internet. And because of that, we have a host of connected features that are available that we never had in the past. A big benefit from serviceability when it comes to that is if there is a problem in the fryer, we can actually do diagnostics on the fryer before we dispatch a service technician. So the chance that we get a first call fix rate is much higher than it was in the past. For more information about FilterQuick Intuition, please schedule a meeting now to come by our booth later and talk to us about this product. There are 3 other products that are featured on the FryMaster webpage as well. Those are the FilterQuick 30, the FilterQuick 60, and the FilterQuick 120. All 3 of these fryers are part of the FilterQuick family and feature standard FilterQuick features such as the touchscreen and automatic filtration, and they even have the option of having our integrated oil quality sensor. So with that, we're excited about this event, and we look forward to seeing you later today. Thank you.
Before I jump into what's new with the ConvoTherm Max, I'd like to remind everyone all of the great features and benefits that we already have with the ConvoTherm line. So first of all, we have the broadest line of any combi manufacturer globally in terms of every possible size. Every possible size that exists is in the ConvoTherm line. In addition, we have 2 types of controllers, as most competitors do. We have the Easy Touch, which is by far our most popular seller, and we have our what we call our Easy Dial. Our competitors also call that Classic, but those are very similar. In addition, and importantly, across all those sizes, we have both gas and electric in every size, and boilerless or generator in every size. Now, the exception there is our Mini line. Most Minis in the industry are electric only, and the vast majority are boilerless. In addition, right door is standard. However, I will tell you our disappearing door, we sell many, many more of our disappearing doors. You can see the obvious benefits from a saving standpoint, in terms of space as well as safety. You don't have to worry about burning yourself on the door. Some of the options on our line include Convo Smoke, which is a one-touch ability to add smoke to your cooking methods. And we are launching for the first time a hot smoke feature. Historically, we've had just basically ambient smoke. Ambient smoke is great for things like cream and frankly water to do smoked ice cubes and smoked ice cream. And now we also have the hot smoke, which will speed up the cooking process during smoking. We also have Convo Grill, which is our patented grease management system, which works very, very well. In fact, we've recently rolled out in a large grocery chain, and they are loving it. It's working really well for them and saving them some money on maintenance, which is fantastic. We also have corrections packages and marine. In addition, I would encourage you to look at our school packages, which are on auto quotes. They have everything a school needs to get started in terms of the right accessories. Our fry baskets are very popular for doing fried items, and they're priced really, really well for the school systems. And we are the only combi in the country that has a 3-year parts and labor warranty for schools. So please do check that out. The other thing I want to let you know is that even though we're manufactured in Germany, we were actually the first combi line in the US to launch the Quick Ship program. So we have a very large inventory of combi ovens ready to ship from Tennessee. So whether you're on the West Coast or the East Coast, you can feel confident that you're going to get your equipment very, very quickly. So what I want to do now is really share the general Convotherm features and benefits. And by far, our biggest advantage is our Advanced Closed System Plus. So what does that mean? That is really the way we are engineered. Our cooking chamber is engineered, and it is proprietary to Convotherm. So just to kind of bring it to life a little bit for you, most of our competitors' combi ovens are built with an open system. And I'll give you an example of an open system, right? I'm in Florida, it's very hot here. I air condition my home, of course, as probably most of you do. If my house were an open system, I would be air conditioning my house with the windows open. So as you can imagine, most people don't do that because it costs a lot of money, right? So that's very similar to most of the combis on the marketplace that have open systems. Convotherm, with its Advanced Closed System Plus, is more like air conditioning your home with the windows closed. So once your house gets to temperature, the air conditioner doesn't need to run anymore, except for little bits at a time to make sure that temperature maintains itself. So that's one of the big benefits. And why does that matter? Why is the closed system important? Well, the first one is, just like with our houses, it delivers a lot of energy savings because we're only maintaining that. We're not having to constantly reheat that air. In addition, we have a sizable water savings, which we know is extremely important on the West Coast. Also, no flavor transfer. And what I mean by that is you could actually cook cookies and, let's say, salmon at the same time, or onions. And when you taste those cookies, you will not detect any of the salmon or onion flavor on those cookies. All right. So that's it on Convotherm Max Pro. Thanks for your attention.
AmeriChef High-Speed Oven provides a solution for you and your customers to succeed in the new working environment everyone is finding themselves in, and one that looks like it's here to stay for a while. For customers suddenly needing to deliver takeaway food instead of their normal sit-down services, AmeriChef Oven is the perfect solution. One compact, flexible unit that can cook, grill, toast, heat, super fast from chilled or frozen. The AmeriChef Icon E1S, our latest launched product, is one of the smallest units and is perfect for customers suddenly needing to create a pop-up kitchen for takeaway options. It's our entry-level model and, like many of the AmeriChef ovens, is designed to be seen by customers front of house. Operating quietly, it's completely UL listed ventless, so no extraction hood required, and can operate off a standard 16 amp or 20 amp plug. So, for operations who suddenly need to change their business, they needn't be huge installation costs. For customers needing to increase their speed of takeaway service or increase throughput in their restaurants, delivering faster table turns, then the AmeriChef Icon E2S will deliver food up to 20 times faster than other cooking methods, up to 40% faster than our competitor speed ovens, ensuring that revenue is maximized and sales aren't lost due to waiting times. The easy-to-use touchscreen across all of AmeriChef high-speed ovens, where you simply press an image of the product that you're looking to cook and follow the on-screen instructions, means that all staff can easily learn and use the ovens, reducing training costs and ensuring the same high-quality food is delivered time after time for every order, limiting on food wastage and complications within kitchens. Both the Icon E1S and E2S models have the largest cavity to overall footprint ratio on the market. 12 by 12 inch internal cavity with an Icon E1S width of only 16 inches and an Icon E2S width of only 14 inches. The exteriors of the ovens stay cool with patented air curtain technology. No need for clearance around the units, meaning they're a fantastic space saver within a kitchen. Perfect to tuck away in small spaces, in bars, or in medical buildings to deliver food options and drive additional revenue.
Hello again. I hope you've enjoyed the format and the information so far from today's show. Now is the really cool part. your chance to talk directly with the suppliers, ask them your questions, and hear more about their products. In just a minute, I'll tell you to click on the My Meetings tab. When you do, you'll get transported into meetings through our proprietary meeting platform. The first thing you'll see is a countdown clock for when your first meeting starts. Just stay in front of your screen, and once it gets to 0, you'll be moved into that meeting automatically. At that point, you'll see the schedule of meetings you signed up for on day 1 on the right side of your screen, and a small countdown clock on the top left side of the screen. The meetings last for 15 minutes, and a large countdown clock will pop up when you only have 15 seconds left that will alert you that it's time to wrap up. When that clock hits 0, you'll be automatically moved to your next meeting. Again, you don't have to do a thing. It's really that simple. Remember, if you need more information, want to book another appointment, or have downtime between meetings, check out the Suppliers Expo booths. And also remember to stop back tomorrow at 12 Central to do this all over again with suppliers from the refrigeration and food prep categories. Now, be sure your camera and microphones are on, and click on the My Meetings tab, and let's get talking. Enjoy the meetings.